past 2 weeks, remote workforces have grown exponentially. While this might be a temporary solution or situation, it could also have long-lasting effects as businesses and workforces settle into this new routine. Managed service providers are adapting and facilitating their customers' needs with temporary solutions. But what if this remote workforce becomes the new norm? MSPs must plan for this possibility by including services within their portfolio that they can support a large number of remote workers and that can be delivered at scale. As you can see here, there are some challenges that we face being in a remote access instance. Obviously, there's productivity challenges, new security risks that develop from separating your perimeter from where your workforce is, and MSPs need to help their customers to implement a secure remote access that's fast and reliable, and use the existing infrastructure where possible to minimize costs. Managing large deployments also without additional resources, and optimizing work productivity by providing remote access options tailored to those different users' needs. If you have an old, dusty business continuity plan that was well crafted long before SaaS came about, make good use of this time to revamp and plan with your customers. It is most likely that this crisis subsides. Business continuity plans that MSPs are being asked to help draw up will become a blueprint for any future work. The Barracuda MSP's layered security approach can help you with this re-engineering process. As you can see here, we have multiple security layers that not only cover human errors, which are always the most common, but also email and network security layers as well. To make sure that you have everything covered, don't forget to keep your backup and disaster recovery layer running at full throttle. A lot of you might know, but we also have our RMM, which covers all aspects of these solutions to then tie them in together to be a security RMM. Protecting your data and systems is important part of that business and continuity plan. You never want to forget about your BDR layer. Even with the tools we have for security, you want to make sure that the BDR plan and execution is just as on point. This may sound like a given, as all we know is shifting to the cloud and has been an ongoing process for many businesses. If working from home becomes a new norm, however, the cloud will always be the cornerstone of enabling remote workforces. If enabling a cloud for an SMP customer is already part of your service offering, now it's time to focus on promoting the benefits to your prospective customers and creating migration plans with them to move them to the cloud. The current situation may speed up your prospect's decision to adopt cloud services. It is important to enable SMBs with the ability to work from anywhere in these uncertain times. Available as either an all-in-one solution, as a physical box or an appliance, and also a virtual appliance for MSPs wanting to leverage existing storage and compute infrastructure, Barracuda Backup for MSPs offers a flexible solution for protecting a variety of IT application environments. Barracuda Backup supports multiple OSs, hypervisors, on-premise based applications, and cloud environments. This powerful backup solution includes all hardware, software, backup agents, and the redundant storage you need to service a variety of backup disasters and recovery requirements. You also get the option to replicate your customer data securely and efficiently to an on-premise virtual or physical appliance, and also to Barracuda's cloud. A remote appliance, and as I'd mentioned, also AWS. Hardware replacement along with hardware refresh. To help protect remote users and eliminate downtime for those remote users in cases of data loss, a software-only backup using an agent and disaster recovery solution with secure hybrid local and cloud backup services will help you. This is Intronis Backup, which makes it easy for MSPs to protect remote devices and eliminate downtime for remote users in a data loss situation. The software is a BDR solution that is designed to accelerate growth of your managed services within your business. Built specifically with MSPs in mind, it has got a central management portal and enables you to protect, recover, and restore customers' files, folders, emails, applications, servers locally and also in the cloud. It is completely rebrandable at no extra cost. The solution empowers you to develop your brand and loyalty, as well as a capability to integrate with the top RMMs and PSA tools of the industry. Managed Workplace integration with IBU or Intronis Backup. We have site-to-site remote deployment and also a remote ticketing and also reporting with inside Intronis Backup. Okay, onto the demo. So this is Intronis Backup here. You're able to add your clients with inside Intronis platform to then use those sites to then in turn do those backups. And you can see that there are backup packages assigned to those individual customers. And the backup package will determine how much those individuals get charged for that data that you have allocated to them. An MSP will purchase a size of space from Barracuda MSP. It might be 1 terabyte. That 1 terabyte can then be spliced up to 30 customers, and you could sell them 500 gig each. They may consume only 800 gig of that 1 terabyte, but you're still able to pass that charge rate per gigabyte into your PSA and still charge those customers for that allocation of data, which will enable you to reap the benefits of splicing that data up. We do have percentage plan reports and also executive summary reports that can be sent to your end user customers, and they can receive what has been backed up and the space that's occupied. As I mentioned, there is custom branding. So we can go through here and customize the branding from the installer all the way through to the URL to access it. And users can actually even view and access their own files and also restore them from the portal. That will give you a customizable URL and also a logo. In this case here, I've got a little flamingo as a logo, and then the support address, and you might want to call it your MSP's backup. And then we've got the branded portal. I've just got mattcaff at echo.managemybackups.com. We tie this, as I mentioned, into Managed Workplace. We can see here that this one is deployed. And then also we can see here that there was a backup that failed for this particular agent, and it has triggered an alert. You can create a ticket from that. And then we also have reporting within Managed Workplace to then send that out on a monthly basis or weekly basis to your customers, depending on what frequency you want to do that in. And it will give you a highlight of what has happened to that particular backup, if it has succeeded or failed. If I just go back. So aside from storage for your digital transformation, it is also important to make sure that you have a proper data protection measure in place to protect your data from hackers and other malicious attacks. You should include these offerings to ensure that your customers are protected today in what is an ever-growing cyber threat landscape. And again, Barracuda's MSP layered solution can help you with all these requirements. We'll be covering them off in the next few weeks, so stay tuned. And then just to reiterate, with Intronis Backup, we can do backups of hypervisors. So we can do VMware, Hyper-V. We can do bare metal backups and recoveries. We can also do SMB shares. So it's a completely device agnostic solution and also deployment solution. We can restore back to the agent or somewhere else inside that network. And we can also back up those individual VMs and machines to a NAS that's on site. So we don't need to have an appliance on site to do so. That is of a particular manufacturer. As long as we can access an SMB share, we can back up to it, which is great for you guys to back up and restore in a timely fashion. And then we obviously give you the offsite capability.